One, I call it Chris. Every woman should want a man that has Chris. CHRIS. Credit. Credit. He should have some type of health routine, something he does help for his health, not just physical health, but physical health is one, and mental health. Look at him. Look at that man. If that man does not have a certain type of routine when it comes to mental and physical health, you are in a situation that's going to be a very disastrous situation. The third thing is real estate. Nowadays, you got to make sure a man got somewhere to stay. Is that his place? Is he renting it? Is it in his name? Is it his brother's house? Is it his homeboy's house? Is he spending the night over your house a little bit too much because he really ain't got nowhere to stay? These men don't be having no house. So let's find out, do he have some kind of real estate? And I'm talking about, it could be an apartment.
Yeah.
Whose name is it in?
Yeah.
Is it in a real apartment? Is it one of them? It's crazy.
So no roommates.
Cell phone not even
No,
in.
so that then
First of all, yes, it
then
is.
let me finish. I is, and this is for me. And if you're a mature woman, if you are a high valued woman that has plans and visions, you cannot be tying up. I did it for many years. I'm trying to teach people not to do it. So the I is investments. You must have a way that you can make some money online. I don't want a man that has to always report to somewhere. You have to be able to. If I want to stay in the house this day or travel this day, can you go? I don't need you telling me you got to call off or you got to open. I want a man that has investments, that has a diversified portfolio, that makes money digitally. And then the S is support.
Yeah.
I've learned that a lot of men don't have no brothers, no homeboys, no mentors, no coaches, no pastor, nobody that they talk to that they could get advice from. And so those are the things a woman should look for in a man as a basis, the base foundational things before they even date him.
The problem, talking about all these men who don't have homes to stay in and all that other stuff, which is an admission that you have slept with these men and had sex with them. So the question being is this: if you're a high value woman, and I know everybody so has a past, and you've allowed these men, nug, mook, to have access to your body, and there's two levels of access a woman can give a man. There's other things we can make an argument about, which is access to her body, the birth of her child, and whatever, and marriage and whatever else. But if you're already given access to your body to men who are less productive, less achieved, and less motivated, why should a man who's more disciplined, more achieved, have more self-esteem and self-worth give you or pay the high price of marriage and long-term commitment? And that's why I even talk about the young women, even women in my family. If I catch them talking about sex or sexual experience in front of men, or being around talking about engaging in those types of promiscuous behavior, I tell them, if I'm that uncle that don't give a shit. At the end of the day, I'll say, look, whatever you all do, don't do that shit around me, because I'm not into all that goofy shit. The truth of the matter is, most men find promiscuity to be disgusting, even the men who participated in it. That's why we have this thing called post-nut clarity depression for some guys, unless they just want to get their rocks off, because men have 20 times more testosterone level than men. Men are just trying to bust. That doesn't mean, look, women can confuse the options they have sexually with the options they have for serious relationship and marriage. Only about 15% of the men are running through the women. The most guys even those men find promiscuity to be disgusting. We're not talking about Hollywood people and what they do with Hollywood. The average runner, remember, men didn't decide they want the sexual. Maybe the 1% men who want to control society, but the average run-of-the-mill men, fathers and whatever else, fathers protect their daughters' virtue. It's only when their daughters go on these college campuses or start getting with these groups of these more liberal-minded individuals that because men know that devalues the person. These trauma bonds and connection with people, because sex is connective to people that are not 304s, and the emotional connection that the bonding hormone gets with sex and all those things, and they don't want their daughters mixed in with the wrong men. Men don't find that. Let me tell you something. You want to see something? Start talking about women don't understand how masculine men feel. Imagine you're in a relationship with a man and you start talking about men from your past. Let me tell you something. That guy internally is having gag reflexes. He want to literally vomit, but he can't. He has to play it off and play tough, like in his mind, he's envisioning he doesn't got anything special, because men respect purity and virtues. And not only that, there's the situation of procreation and trust. They don't, a man stands to lose a substantial bit if a woman that he has a baby would find out that baby's not his or whatever else. So men really respect and value women that are loyal in terms of their, and part of that is that woman hasn't been out here enjoying sexual liberation and is ran through. They say past history is a reflection of future performance, especially when, so a man is going to put all that at stake. So the question is this: you have all these prerequisites. The question is, why do you have all these prerequisites? That's because you've done these things before. You've given your body away to the broke dude. You're giving your body away to the less accomplished dude and whatever else. That's the problem with sexual liberation and sex revolution. That's the problem with all this promiscuity. Don't get me wrong. There's men that will accept anything, especially if it looks good. They will take anything they can get. But what I'm trying to tell you is that the women out here following this bad advice forget one key component. What does the men that you want? They don't calculate that in the equation. They let these look at her. The lips on that woman is lip injected, artificially enhanced. Call me whatever you want to call me, but call me real. There's no fake up. There's no injections. There's no whatever. I'm just an old middle-aged dude at the end of the day. And I'm not enhanced myself in any type of way. But these women, these old women talking to these young girls are highly enhanced. And they call themselves high value because they have money in their bank account. That only attracts men that are broke, desperate, and looking for what type of men have you been sleeping with? If this is the type of videos are you making, this is bad advice for the young girls. If you were to talk to the young women, you would tell them, protect your body like the man you want to marry protects his last name. A man you respect. Stay virgins until you're married. If I'm talking to young girls, stay a virgin until you're married. Give your body to your husband. Because access to your body, the birth of children are two of the highest honors you can give them. It's submission, cooperation, and agreeableness, femininity, all these things you give to your husband. You're talking about men from the past like that's gonna, see, women have been taught through this feminist sexual liberated environment that these types of conversation, we're just the same as men. So when we say these things, it really shouldn't matter. And any man that believes otherwise is insecure or misogynist. The reality is when women talk about sex, especially around men, it's like watching a stock drop. This guy said, this woman right here, he's smiling because he probably wants to hit that because his testosterone is up. We can debate the morality of that or whatever, but your stock has just dropped down. Unless this guy's an absolute lack any options or scarcity mindset, you better be one hell of a looking woman to overcome that. Well, never mind. I'll take that back because we got a whole hell of a lot of simps that will take anything. But it lowers women's value in the eyes of men. So I will be honest with you. A broke, homeless woman that's a virgin, has a nice body on her, and has good character is more valuable than someone like Coach Stormy, even with all her millions and all her money. Men respect virtues. That's just the way we are. And we definitely value our peace. Ain't nobody care about these masculine presenting women. Who the hell wants that irritation around them all day long? Money, to do this for me. What do men want? What do the men that you want? And that's what matters. And what they don't want is another man. Unless they're gay. And that's what you see from this particular person. She's talking about things that women find attractive in men. With that being said, anyhow, guys, let me know what you think about this video. These goofy dating coaches have set women up for failure. And guess what? It ain't nothing gonna change. Guys, make sure you like and share this comment. Like and share this video. Peace and blessings to you guys. I'm out.